Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Fraser Field for beginning of yet another season. We managed to battle our way through all that horribleness we had to go through with all the different leagues starting at different times, and now we're right back to Phase 1 in the state tournament. This is Division II North, first round. Avon Cabral's first pitch is in for a strike. Avon Cabral, outstanding. He's had a great year for St. Mary's. They're 15-6. Greater Lawrence, who used to be here, playing against Lynn Tech, hit in the air. Right fielder Tad Giardina makes the play for the first out. Greater Lawrence used to come here quite often and play Tech in the Commonwealth Conference. Tech moved down to the smaller division, I think. I haven't seen Greater Lawrence in a while. The coach for Greater Lawrence is a very good friend. Back when I ran the Hoffman Jamboree and we gave out over $100,000 in scholarships the few years we ran it, he brought his Greater Lawrence team down every year. We got to be very good friends. He was assistant coach for Greater Lawrence, and my good friend Dennis was the coach. And I was happy to see him. I haven't seen him in a long time. In for a strike. Capral's a junior. St. Mary's is the defending Division II state champion. They won it 2 years ago, and they're defending because there was no tournament last year. And Avon Cabral was a big part of that as well. Curveball caught him looking. He knew it too. Perfect pitch. He watched it. Looked like it was going to be inside, and it broke dead center. 2 up, 2 down. Jacob Trzynski. We were here most of the day yesterday for a very big Aganis tournament opening day, and it was a great day for Aganis, the seniors who got to play at least one more game. A lot of them are still playing in state tournament, but they got to play at least one more game, and they got to play with a couple of their teammates that they thought they wouldn't get to do again. Down the way for a ball. Colby Magliozzi is the other half of the battery for St. Mary's. Derek Dana, the head coach. In for a strike with Timmy Filer. Timmy and Derek were former pitcher-catcher at St. Mary's, winning back-to-back state championships, and now they've been together for quite a while, and they've won a few state championships as coaches. Down and away, almost swung at that one. Just held up. Just missed outside. Swing and a miss. He blew it right by him. We're coming to the end of a bizarre year. I've been doing this for a very long time. I've never seen anything even remotely that comes close to this. Strike 3 called. So the fly ball to right is the only ball they put in play. Back-to-back call third strikes. Fairly easy inning for Avon Cabral. We'll move into the bottom of the first, and St. Mary's will have a chance to get on the board first. We mentioned Greater Lawrence 8-3. They're from the Commonwealth Conference. St. Mary's, the Catholic Central League. This is when the leagues turn over and play each other in these state tournament games. On the mound is Ryan Persetti, and he'll face Zach Fisher, the second baseman, leading off. Dante D'Ambrosio, the left fielder, will bat second. Pitching and batting third, Avon Cabral. The shortstop, Terrence Moynihan, will hit fourth. Catching and batting fifth, Colby Magliozzi. The DH, Lucas Fritz, hitting number 6. He's batting for the first baseman, Ryan Freya. Right fielder, Tad Giardina, bats number 7. John Nowicki, the third baseman, hits number 8. And picking up the tail end of the batting order is Andrew Luciano, the center fielder. Luciano, Magliozzi, and Moynihan all played in the Hyannis game here yesterday. We got a decent little crowd here. We still got some people coming in on a Monday at 4 o'clock. And we'll be busy here because right after this game, it'll be North Shore Madness because Lynn English will be taking on Peabody.
And a reminder that the Fraser Field concessions are now open. Also another reminder that foul balls can exit the playing surface. Please keep your eye out for foul balls.
I mentioned Derek Danner and Timmy Fowler. Coach Beliveau, his first year. He's become a very big asset for St. Mary's. He helps out down at the gym during basketball games. Helps helping everybody. Doing quite a bit of odds and ends for St. Mary's, and now he's an assistant coach. He's at first base. Derek Danner is at third base. Solid shot into left field for a base hit. Fisher jumps on the first pitch, gets the first base hit, becomes the first base runner. Dante D'Ambrosio, the left fielder. Let's see if St. Mary's plays small ball.
Now batting the left fielder, number 2, Dante D'Ambrosio.
It's a very warm day, but there's also a little bit of a breeze. Takes the curveball for a strike. Didn't show a bunt. Short lead at first for Fisher. Fisher takes off, got a big jump, and they throw it away, but Fisher went in sliding, so he can't go anywhere. The right fielder tracks it up. So Fisher got a huge jump. They threw it anyway. And if he went in standing up, he could have gone to third with the throw going into center field. So they don't need the bunt to push him over. Didn't miss by much. They went down the way trying to get D'Ambrosio to chase. Way up and in for a ball. Down and in. So he had him 2 strikes. Now he's going to come in with a pitch. I'll put him on. Good at bat by Dante D'Ambrosio, the Spartan left fielder. St. Mary's is looking for a balk, but it was the batter at the plate that asked for time and stepped away as the pitcher was getting ready to throw. So if anything, it would have been the batter intentionally drawing the balk. D'Ambrosio, I believe, asked for time because he was stepping away. He was out of the batter's box. And Persetti was all ready to pitch. And how many times have we seen that this year? The batter throws the bat away, starts to first base, and the umpire says, strike three.
Now batting the pitcher, number 15, David Cabral.
That might have been partial payment for stepping out of the box and causing a problem. Even Cabral can help himself with a base hit. Hits it foul to the backstop. Kenny Palladino is the other half of the battery for Greater Lawrence. That curveball hangs up and in. Solid shot to right field. In for a base hit. The runner had a hold up. Now they throw it away, and Cabral will go to third. The runner at first held up thinking the right fielder might catch it. So Cabral gets a double in RBI. And on the error, he'll go to third. So it's 1-0 with a runner at third. And they put a runner in for Cabral. They don't want to. They already wore him down enough running to third base. Right fielder Avila made a great try. He was way off the line for Cabral. A solid pull hitter. And Cabral hit it to the right side, and after the long run, just couldn't get there. Moynihan wants a base hit, but he wants to put it in play and get a run in. Up and away for a ball. So St. Mary's gets out front. Evan Cabral, the pitcher, helps himself, getting the RBI. Lowell for a ball, 2-0. Terrence pitched the last inning for the South in yesterday's 4-4 tie in the Gans game, and he turned a 1-2-3 double play. That's a base hit into right center field. So 3 of the first 4 hitters have got base hits, 2 of them for RBI. I think it was Jason Donahue running. Kobe Magliozzi, another member of the Aganis All-Stars. This young man is a terrific athlete. He was the MVP of the hockey team. Well deserved. He had a great year. And he could very well be the MVP of stolen bases safe. Again, Moynihan got a huge jump. That throw was a little closer, but they were up in front of the bag to make the catch, and he easily went around him. So a runner in scoring position. Hit foul back. Nice play by the fan, making a catch right in front of us. Down and in for a ball. That one's in for a strike. The runner takes off going to third. He's going to try and score, and he is going to score. Great hustle. Terrence Moynihan gets an RBI for Magliozzi. Moynihan was off and running. He was off and running. He had third base stolen before the pitch got to the plate. The ground ball to short, the long throw to first. He just kept going and scored easily. So St. Mary's has jumped out to a 3-0 lead. Wide for a ball. To talk about the strange year, English is playing tonight against Peabody. English is 7-2 on the season. Has 9 games played. For St. Mary's, this is their 22nd game. And the girls softball team will play Wednesday, and they'll play their 22nd game. Hit, nice play by the pitcher. If that goes by, it could be a base hit. He made a nice play. Cutting across his body. It was hit to his right. He reached across with his left.
Lowell never scored, right?
Is it Salem playing today?
Hey, did Greater Lowell score, or did I just mess up the scoreboard?
3-0. At the end of one, as St. Mary's explodes for 3. Three of the first 4 hitters got base hits. Cabral helped himself with an RBI. And St. Mary's jumps out to a quick 3-0 lead at the end of one. Ryan Brissetti, the pitcher, will lead it off.
Pitcher number 15, Ryan Brissetti.
Cabral will start his second inning of work. Good fastball for a strike. Even when he's not pitching, plays shortstop, and he uses that rifle arm to throw people out. It didn't miss by much, just dropped outside. Good fastball again for a strike. This is pitcher against pitcher. Started to pull the trigger and held up. They checked with the base umpire, said no, he didn't swing. It was out of the strike zone, but he was hard pressed to hold up. He just did hold up. Hit right at the second baseman. Well, not right at. Zach Fisher, nice job. He went a couple of steps to his left and speared that line drive.
Third baseman, number 13, Victor Souza.
He's shading the right side because they're not expecting him to get around on Cabral. The shortstop is closer to second base than he normally would be. And the third baseman is well off the line, as is the left fielder. Center field is over in right center field. Right field is over near the line. Totally different normally for a right-hand hitter. High for a ball. If he hits it to straightaway center, he could probably run forever. In for a strike. That had a little bit of mustard on it. Again, a nice little crowd here for a warm Monday afternoon. He was backing away. His back foot was bouncing towards the St. Mary's dugout when he swung at that pitch. Down and away goes to the backstop. Chase that pitch for strike 3. The catcher, Nate Palladino, will be the hitter. Well, he's got 3 strikeouts and 5 outs. On the corner for a strike. Again, a good fastball. Waves at the pitch for strike 2. That was down on the turf. So he matches the first inning, retiring 3 in a row, the last 2 strikeouts. 4 strikeouts in 2 innings. This is what high school coaches dream about. Get that very good player. Unfortunately, they can only go out on the mound like not as often as you'd like to put them out there. And probably not as often as they would like to go out there. But boy, it's fun to watch. He's a tough young man. He's a fierce competitor. And he just loves to get on the mound and throw the ball. And those are what coaches dream about. Every coach would like to have that one good stud. So if nothing else, you can stop a losing streak by putting that ace out on the mound. And you know that you have a 80-90% chance of winning if your team plays well enough. It'll be the bottom 3 in the order for St. Mary's. Tad Giardina, John Nowicki, Andrew Luciano. Of course, the idea now is if I don't know when they play again. You know, he hasn't thrown a lot of pitches in the first 2 innings. They're leading 3-0. People might be surprised if he took Cabell out of the game at the end of 3 or 4 innings, because if he stays under 40 pitches, he could come back and start the next game if they don't play for a couple of days. And I'm sure, being Monday, they probably wouldn't play again until Thursday or Friday. Low for a ball. Tad Giardina, the right fielder. Very good hockey player. I had the privilege of coaching his father in CYO basketball. His father was a very good athlete. His father was on the National Babe Ruth Baseball Championship team. High chopper, third baseman love to have those. Third baseman, talking about a hop, he had to wait for it to come down. Talk about a Sunday hop. John Nowicki, the third baseman. He also pitches. He's played well for St. Mary's this year. St. Mary's, I think they're like 11-2 their last 13 games. I think they were like 4-4. Another high hopper. Victor Souza saying thank you very much for those high choppers. You don't mind having the ball hit hard at you if they bounce like that. Andrew Luciano. He pitched some, but he mostly center field, and boy, he helps St. Mary's tremendously defensively. He's as good an outfielder as I've seen in a long time. He covers an awful lot of ground. Two quick strikes on the corner. Low for a ball. Way wide for a ball. So we got deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in inning number 2. That broke a little late. Just missed the outside corner. So again, he had him 2 strikes. He's got to come in with a pitch. Hit up the middle. Outstanding play by the shortstop. Caravella had to go way to his right. He was almost on the center field grass when he picked that from going in the outfield. He couldn't make the play, but he made a terrific defensive play to get to the ball. Luciano's got an infield hit. And let's see if he steals second. Everybody else has. In for a strike. Top of the order, Zach Fisher. Hit the first pitch he saw into left field for a base hit and scored the first run. The left fielder is almost to the warning track out in left field. Throw over, Luciano back. Just enough of a little breeze to make it somewhat comfortable from the heat. Diving back again at first is Luciano. Luciano takes off. Throw down, he's out. Luciano didn't think so. So the infield hit doesn't hurt. Thrown out stealing. We finished 2 in this Division II North first round game. St. Mary's leading Greater Lawrence 3-0. Bottom 3 in the order for Greater Lawrence as we start the 3rd inning. Devin Rochlow is hitting for the left fielder. He's hitting for Mario Silva, the left fielder. Foul to the backstop. Curveball, he was backing away from that one. He didn't want any part of that pitch. Magliozzi set up outside. Cabral threw it right to the glove. Rushlow didn't offer. It just missed outside. Strike 3 called. That's 3 strikeouts in a row, 2 to end the second, 1 to start the third. Mike Cook, the first baseman, will be the hitter. He's a huge strike zone. Well over 6 feet. In first strike. They're still playing people not to hit third baseman. Is way off the bag at third base. Curved ball, he backed him away. Curveball just missed. He was backing away again, and it just missed. Swing and a miss for strike 3. He's got 2 in each of the first 3 innings. 4 in a row. Miaa, Caravella.
Now batting the shortstop, number 3, Omar Carvajal.
Popped up, long run. Nice play by Fisher. He went way out into right field. Takes a hit away. That breaks up the streak of strikeouts at 4. 2 nice plays by Fisher. 3 outs other than strikeouts. Fisher's got 2 of them. Six strikeouts in 3 innings. I don't think Greater Lawrence has even come close to seeing a pitcher of the caliber of Evan Cabral during the season in the Commonwealth Conference League. And what happens when you make a nice play in the field? You lead off the inning. Zach Fisher will lead off the bottom of the third. So Zach Fisher, with his 2 nice plays defensively, will lead off. He was up at bat in the second inning when they threw Luciano out trying to steal second base. We've got action over at Manning Field. That might be practice for lacrosse team getting ready for the tournament. Fisher has hit the first pitch into left field for a base hit and scored the first run.
Now batting second baseman, number 5, Zach Fisher.
That curveball catches the inside corner. Tommy Falasker has been warming up. Like I said, they would like to probably keep Cabral to a low pitch count so he could maybe come back if they don't play till Friday or Saturday. If they keep him under, I think under 50 pitches, he could probably come back and start the next game. But that's, of course, the new rule. Everybody has to get together with the coaches from the 2 dugouts and come up with how many pitches everybody has thrown. And I believe it's, if you go 40, you have to wait a day. I think if it's like, if you get up around 75, you have to wait a couple of days. And I think if you go over 75, it's a 4-day wait. Hit the shot very smoothly. Shortstop Carvajal. Very smooth. No wasted effort. Got it quickly. Made the good strong throw. They get Fisher out. Dante Ambrosio was called out on strikes, and that was the hit of the 3-2 pitch. He threw his bat behind him, started to walk to first base, and he said, no, you're out. He hits it right back to the pitcher. So 2 quick outs in the third.
The pitcher, number 15, David Cabral.
David Cabral went the other way to right field. Almost a great play by the right fielder. Avila had to run a long way. Now he's cheating a little bit closer than he would. Center fielder is dead center. Left fielder sort of to the line. Left center and right center are wide open for Cabral. He lines it into right center field for a base hit. Center fielder Trzynski does a nice job getting to it and holding him to a single.
Now batting shortstop, number 11, Terrence Moynihan.
They ran for Cabral the first time after he wound up at third base with a double and a throwing error. They leave him in the game now. They throw over, he dives back. You can come in and out once. Not like softball. Softball, the pitcher and catcher, they ought to get that for baseball too. Pitcher and catcher can be subbed for anytime they get on base with no penalty to the pitcher, catcher, or the runner. I think that's a good rule. Cabral takes off. And he steals second. Terrence Moynihan lined a single to the right center field. He'd love to do it again. Chop fouled. Derek Dana, third base coach, makes the play. We talked about it. He was the catcher. Timmy Fallon was the pitcher on Jimmy Jettis's back-to-back state champion teams. They now leave right center open. The center fielder, after they hit the third, moved a few steps over to left center. And he lines it in the right center field again. He caught the ball. What a great play. Jaden Avila. That looked like extra bases, another run. He made a dive, and when he went down, he hit the grass. He popped up with the ball in his glove and showed it to the umpire. That's an ESPN highlight. They take a hit away from Moynihan. They take a run away from St. Mary's. And that's the right fielder making that great play. So we finished 3 here at Frazier Field in this Division II North first round. St. Mary's getting 3 in the first inning, leads Greater Lawrence 3-0. Tommy Falaska is the new pitcher. So Cabral goes 3 innings, 3 perfect innings. 9 up, 9 down. 6 of them by strikeout. This would never have happened years past because without the pitch count, they would keep going. But with the pitch count, it's mandatory that you have to sit. And I still haven't found out. I've got different messages from different people. Cabral is now playing shortstop. Swing and a miss. Lasker is a sophomore. Waves at that pitch. They'll have to throw him out. That was Jaden Avila. He was one of the few that put the ball in play against Cabral. He flied out to right field his first time. Jan Rivera, the second baseman, was called out on strikes. High for a ball. Swing and a miss. This is a little bit of a trip for Greater Lawrence to come down here. High for a ball. Again, a nice little crowd, and there'll be a big crowd here tonight for English and Peabody. And we're liable to have the Mad Drummer here, too. That one goes to the backstop. Way wide, and that's ball 4. So the first base runner for Greater Lawrence comes with an out in the top of the 4th with a base on balls. Here to bring up Jacob Trzynski, who was called out on strikes.
Now batting center fielder, number 11, Jacob Trzynski.
Everybody now facing Tommy Falaska for the first time. Hit a mile up in the air. Cabral calls everybody off and makes the play. Terrence Moynihan is now the third baseman. So I'm assuming that Nowicki is the one that went to the bench. But we'll know when Nowicki's turn to hit. Well, Trzynski hit that a mile in the air. Cabral makes his first put out. Curveball's in for a strike. Good pitch. Ryan Bersetti hit it on the nose and lined it to the second baseman Fisher, who made a nice play going a couple of steps to his left and picking it before it went into right field. Missing for a ball. Diving back at first is Rivera. And we have to say timeout. Timeout. They're watering left field. I guess they're on a timer. And the left fielder was saying, D'Ambrosio was saying, it's nice, I could use a little bit of a douse. They have to grab the maintenance guy to shut the hoses off. All of a sudden, Only in left field. 3 of them pop up. I know they're probably on a time or two. Because it's grass. It's not turf out there. It's grass. And now they get to him and they shut him off. So that was exciting. That certainly was exciting.
Play ball.
D'Ambrosio, you can see in that little shower out in left field. It's warm enough. I saw that once before in a softball game down behind Lynn Tech. Lowell for a ball. All of a sudden, Velasquez ready to throw. Everybody's waiting, and then all of a sudden you say, wait a minute. The water's on in left field. Down the way for a ball. So the infield to the edge of the outfield. Foul territory from the edge of the outfield grass all the way around to the other side. Everything is turf. So back-to-back walks. Put 2 on. And bring the tying run to home plate. Victor Souza was a strikeout victim. So everything you see in foul territory, from the edge of the outfield grass, at first all the way around to the edge of the outfield grass. At third, the entire infield. The only exception is the pitcher's mound. Everything else is turf, and then everything in the outfield is grass. Again, stepping away on the pitch, fouling it off, stepping back towards the St. Mary's dugout. There are rumors going around that they're trying to get enough money to turf the entire stadium. Wide for a ball. So Greater Lawrence getting a little bit of a life here with 2 walks in the inning. Hit foul back. And again, he's not stepping towards the pitcher, he's stepping back. Oh, deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Hits it off the second baseman into right center field. The run's going to score. And the runner will go to third. So Souza gets a base hit and RBI, the first hit for Greater Lawrence. So Greater Lawrence getting themselves back in thanks to the 2 walks and the first base hit. Fisher made a great try. He went way to his right to try and get that, trying to at least knock it down and hold the runner from second at third, but couldn't get to it. It went out to Luciano. And they have first and third. In for a strike. Nate Palladino, the catcher, struck out swinging. Hit foul. Nobody's going to get there. Oh, 2 the count. Nice stop by Magliozzi. Good curveball. It broke down in the turf. Magliozzi did a good job keeping it in front of him. Line shot to left field. In for a base hit. All the way to the fence, bouncing around. They're going to send the runner. Now they hold him. And it's a good thing they did. Palladino with a double. 2-out Lightning for Greater Lawrence to get themselves back in the game. Tying run at third, the go-ahead run at second. Wesley Burke will run for Palladino. And we're going to get warm-up by St. Mary's. In for a strike. Devin Rushlow was called out on strikes. Swing and a miss. Line to right field, coming on. Giardina makes the play. Outstanding play by Tad Giardina. That looked like a base hit, and that was going to give Greater Lawrence the lead. So everybody on the St. Mary's side breathes a big sigh of relief on that great play by Giardina. Rushlow was robbed of a hit and at least one, maybe two RBI. But all of a sudden, Greater Lawrence has a pulse. They send 7 to the plate. They score twice. The 2 walks really hurt. Both walks score. So those 2 walks really hurt. And all of a sudden, Greater Lawrence is back in it. I don't know if Greater Lawrence is making a change. We won't know until they hit. Persetti is still on the mound. Colby Magliozzi will lead it off. Coach is talking to the plate umpire. I didn't see anybody go over to St. Mary's. I don't know if they were just checking the pitch counts. Curveball hangs high. Magliozzi grounded out short to first, his 1 trip. So that comfortable 3-0 lead is all of a sudden uncomfortable 3-2. Down and in for a ball. And we got warm-up action out in the bullpen. In for a strike. And all of a sudden a big black cloud forms over the ballpark. Curveball hung late, broke late. And it's 3-1. He'll take a long look at this pitch. In for a strike. Still a few big, puffy, white clouds. Hit that a mile up in the air. The pitcher had it and dropped it. Everybody around it, the pitcher's supposed to let other people take it. They were coming to the ball. He was going away from the ball. And St. Mary's gets a break. Second error.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 19, Lucas Fritz.
Lucas Fritz hit back to the pitcher. Squares the bunt, takes the pitch. They throw it down. Safe with the stolen base. Behind that huge black clouds are big puffy white clouds and blue skies, but we hope that doesn't mean it's going to rain here. But all of a sudden it got black and the sun ducked in. And it's going to go out of play. Fritz going the other way with it. Fritz is the DH. He's hitting for Ryan Freer, the first baseman. Missing wide for a ball. The pitcher blocked. Shortstop was bouncing around behind the runner. He came to the stretch. He broke his hands and then went back to the stretch. So Magliozzi reaches on the error, steals second, now goes to third on the balk. Chases that pitch that was up and away. And that was kind of a late swing. One away. Tad Giardino, who made that very nice steal of the line drive that looked like it might give Greater Lawrence the lead. We'll get a chance for an RBI with a runner at third and one out. Greater Lawrence shortened up on the infield. So that sun is long gone away behind those big clouds. And Giardini gets hit by the pitch. Tommy Velasco, the pitcher, is the hitter. He replaced Nowicki when they changed pitches. Takes the pitch. They let the runner go. Giardino slides head first in the second anyway.
Now batting the pitcher, number 8, Tommy Velasco.
So Velasco has a chance to help himself. Swings through the pitch for a strike. Andrew Luciano on deck. And we get a timeout as Derek Dana wants to talk to his hitter. That gives Palladino a chance to talk to Brossetti.
And school off from the heat with some Dippin' Dots from the concession stand being sold right next to the press box. Coming up and grab some Dippin' Dots popcorn.
I think we're going to be okay. The blue skies that are behind those big black clouds are getting a little bit closer out there off to our left. Slices it foul. It's going to go down in that grassy knoll. They set up outside. They threw it right to the glove. Velasco laid off. And it's 2-2. Infield is still in. Hit to right center field. That's going to be a base hit. The throw goes wide coming home. So Falaska gets a base hit and RBI. They waited at second base to see if the ball would be caught. Still one out in second and third. And Jason Donahue will pinch run for Nowicki. So it also brought a trip out to the mound. Luciano got a base hit his first time up. He hit a shot going into center field. Shortstop Carvajal made a great play going behind second base and picking it from going in the outfield, but he had no chance to get Luciano at first. Up and away for a ball. So Smhs trying to get those 2 runs back that Greater Lawrence got in the top of the inning. They've got one of them back. Down and in for a ball. Top of the order, Zach Fisher on deck. Fishing for ball 3. In for a strike again. Luciano was almost ready to go to first base. He'll still be selective here with the count 3-1. Infield still way in. Line shot, 1 hop to the shortstop. And it's going to be a double play. Nice play by Carvajal. That was, you either get that or you eat it. It was right at his foot. He picked it nicely, held the runner at second, threw the runner out at first. The runner at third tried to score, and they throw him out. So Smhs is down in the fourth. They get one of the runs back. It's now 4-2 Smhs at the end of 4. 8-9-1 for Greater Lawrence as we start the top of the 5th inning. It looked like Smhs might have a pretty good inning. They had a run in. They had second and third, 1 out. Luciano again hit it solidly on the nose. The shortstop, Carvajal, was shading second base, and it had to be hit right at him because the infield was pulled in. He trapped it right at his feet. Kind of looked at the 2 runners, froze him for a second, and that was big because he threw a strike to first. And then the first baseman, Cook, threw a strike to Palladino, who had easy pickings at home for Giordina. Trying to score. Mike Cook struck out swinging his 1 trip. Hit the third. That's a long throw across the diamond. Good job. Terrence Moynihan with a laser beam over to first. Not an easy play. That's probably the longest throw in the infield.
Now batting shortstop number 3, Omar Carvajal.
Omar Carvajal. Just coming off that terrific play he just made at shortstop. He's made a couple. He popped to second his 1 trip. He's facing Falaska for the first time, who's starting his 2nd inning. to short. Cabral, shortstop throwing out shortstop. Cabral makes it look very smooth and easy. 2 up, 2 down in the 5th. Jaden Avila, the right fielder, fly to right, struck out, and had to be thrown out at first by Magliozzi when the strikeout was in the turf. Good curveball for a strike. Had him backing away. That breaks down away for a ball. Didn't miss by much. Magliozzi and Velasco wanted that pitch. Hit foul to the backstop. Chopped at that. Cabral takes his time. A rifle shot again over to Ryan Freer. So an easy 1-2-3 inning for Velasco. A little bit different than his first trip. We'll move into the bottom half of the 5th. St. Mary's will have the top of the order up. The winner of this will move on. The loser will wrap it up. I don't know if any of these guys will be playing Legion baseball or playing for any club teams. Just getting ready to go to college, the seniors, and getting ready to go back in September. And please God, September will be a normal year. This has been, no one has ever seen a year like this.
Fans, a reminder that from the months of June to August, you can catch the talent of baseball's next wave as the North Shore Navigators of the New England
Surely not the high school
Baseball
sports have
League
never seen a year like this.
This upcoming week,
All the pros,
this Thursday, the 24th,
all the colleges,
Navigators will host Olympus Hockey right here at 6:35.
businesses,
Children
entertainment.
16 and under will be admitted free. And on Sunday, the
It hasn't
Navigators
missed
will host
anybody.
their Bark in the Park game at 4:05 p.m. Bring your dog, get in for free. Check out all the info at nsnow.com.
It's hurt a lot of people.
On social
But
media.
congratulations to all of those people. Doctors, nurses, healthcare.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 5, Zach Fisher.
Police, fire, EMTs, so many people did so much to help us finally turn the corner and get through this horrible pandemic. And thank God for the vaccine. Curveball hangs inside. Zach Fisher singled and scored, grounded out short to first. Down and away for a ball. Chased that pitch. He's probably wishing that was strike 3. He chased that pitch. It bounced midway into the left-hand hitter's batter's box and bounced all the way to the backstop. Strike 3 called. He didn't like the call.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 2, Dante D'Ambrosio.
Only the second strikeout for Brossetti. Dante D'Ambrosio is the other one. He struck out, grounded to the pitcher. In for a strike. Just bit the inside corner with that curveball. Got the outside corner with that one. Quickly, it's 0-2. Low for a ball. Dante is the Spartan left fielder. He was the one that got the shower when the sprinklers were turned on. Goes after that pitch. That was way up and in, and it was almost like a self-defense. With 2 strikes, I got to protect the plate. He picked that one off his ear and just got enough to punch it over the second baseman's head into right center for a base hit. So you don't have to crush it. You just have to find a spot. Evan Cabral doubled in a run and scored and singled. He's 2 for 2 with a run scored and an RBI. He's responsible for half the offense. And he also pitched 3 perfect innings. Way wide. What a nice job by Palladino. He had to go beyond the left-hand batter's box to get that one ticketed for the backstop. That's a very nice play by Nate Palladino, the catcher. Getting back, standing up is D'Ambrosio. They're worried about D'Ambrosio stealing. He's got a pretty good lead. There he goes. And Cabral hits the pitch foul. I think he had second base stolen. He got a huge jump. D'Ambrosio gets back standing up. He was almost set to take another step. Take off. The throw high, in with another stolen base. Oh, another runner in scoring position for St. Mary's. Hit in the air. Long run for everybody. The center fielder, he almost overran it. Shortstop back, left fielder coming, center fielder coming. Trzynski. One more step, he would have overran it. Just as he got there, he leaned back and made the play. Two away. Terrence Mahoney singled in a run and scored a run in the first. He thought he had extra bases and an RBI in the third. He hit a shot to right center field, and Jaden Avila made an outstanding play. He went way to his right, reached across his body, and picked it off the grass out there. And when he hit the grass, first thing he did was raise his glove with the ball and show I caught the ball. Took a run, took a hit away from Moynihan, a run away from St. Mary's. And it was the third out of the inning. Tad Giardina returned the favor, making a great play on a line shot to right center field. By the DH with second and third at the time. If it's a base hit, probably would have been 2 runs. Greater Lawrence would have had a lead. Instead, it was a third out, and they were down a run. Hit high in the air to left field. going back, circling, now moving over towards left center field. Mario Silva makes the play. When he hit it well, Silva tracked it down. So the hit and the stolen base don't hurt. St. Mary's leaves another base runner in scoring position. We played 5 full here at Frazier Field. St. Mary's holding on to that 4-2 lead over Greater Lawrence. Emmanuel Montero is going to pinch hit for Jan Rivera.
Now pinch hitting for Greater Lowell is number 10, Emmanuel Montero.
So he'll hit for the second baseman, Jan Rivera. And John Nowicki will re-enter the game. He went out when Falaska came in, replacing Cabral on the mound. And now Nowicki will re-enter. And instead of going back to third base, he'll go on the mound. High for a ball. First one was an unintentional foul ball. He backed away, but the ball hit the bat. Again, a nice little crowd here. They stayed for all of it. High for a ball. 2, 3, and 4 for Greater Lawrence as we start the 6th inning. In for a strike. Evens the count at 2. Swing and a miss. So Falaska goes 2 innings. He gives up 2 runs that were earned. Gave up 2 base hits, 2 walks. The 2 walks hurt. He struck out 1. Both of the walks scored. That was the walks extended the inning, actually. And then they got the single by Souza and the double by Palladino with 2 outs for the 2-out Lightning for their 2 runs. Good curveball on the corner. High for a ball. They're not going to get him. Fisher made a great try. He had to go from second base, had to go way behind the pitcher's mound. His momentum was taking him towards third base. Trzynski can move. He gets the infield hit. Nowicki on the mound is only a sophomore as well. So the infield hit
The pitcher, number 15, Ryan Rossetti.
allows Greater Lawrence to bring the tying run to home plate. Rossetti lined to the second baseman, walked and scored. Fisher at second base picked his line drive, taking a hit away. St. Mary's thought they had him. Good throw by Magliozzi. Good tag by Ryan Frere. Diving back was Trzynski, and the St. Mary's fans are screaming. I think the umpire was a little bit closer than the fans were. Rossetti actually squealed like he was going to bunt. Now they have the runner going, and Rossetti swings away and fouls it off. The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. He took a good fastball. I don't know if he thought that was a curveball going to break away. 2 away. Victor Souza struck out swinging against Cabral.
Good sportsmanship by all spectators.
He got the first hit of the game for Greater Lawrence, and it knocked in the first run. Up and away for a ball.
Now batting.
He's also made a couple of nice plays at third base.
Number 15, Victor Souza.
Again, I'm watching him hit. I see him. His back foot, he's backing away. That front foot is not going out to the pitcher's mound straight away. He's almost genuflecting in the right-hand hitter's batter's box. Swing and a miss. They throw it down, they throw it into center field. So Greater Lawrence takes a page out of St. Mary's book. They steal second. Swing and a miss. He chased that high pitch and swung right through it. So the wicket comes in and strikes out the side. Gave up the one hit. Greater Lawrence is down in the sixth. They're down to their last 3 outs. Ten strikeouts for St. Mary's pitching. Rossetti will start his 6th inning of work. He'll face 5, 6, and 7. Colby Magliozzi, Lucas Fritz, Tad Giardina. If you're looking forward to the 7th inning, it'll be 6, 7, and 8 for Greater Lawrence. There's a discussion now. The Greater Lawrence coach came out to talk to the umpire, and now the umpire is talking to Derek Dana. I'm not sure what that was all about. I still don't know. The 2 coaches are getting together with the umpire. Can't be complaining about the cheering and the yelling and stuff coming from as long as they're in the dugout and they're not being derogatory or vulgar. They can cheer for their team. Colby Magliozzi grounded out, reached on an error. He was the one that hit the pop-up virtually to the mound. The pitcher called everybody off and dropped the ball. And Colby came around and scored. He stole second, went to third in a balk, and scored on the Wickies base hit. And that gave St. Mary's a little more breathing room with a 2-run lead. Down and away for a ball. Drop to short, big hop. Another nice play by Caravajal. He's about as smooth as we've seen him and Cabral. Make it look very easy at shortstop.
Now batting number 19, Lucas Fritz.
Lucas Fritz bounced to the pitcher and struck out swinging. Outside for a ball. Chopped to first base, right at the bag. Can't ask for an easier play than that. That's Jacob Torpy, a young freshman. He came in to play first base.
Now batting right fielder number 25, Tad Giardina.
Tad Giardina, ground to the third, got hit by a pitch. And he was part of that double play. Second and third and one out. They threw Luciano out from short to first, and then Giardina, a late start, tried to score, and first baseman made a nice throw to the catcher Palladino, who put the tag for the out. St. Mary's only got one run in that inning. It was a big run, but they only got one. Looked like they were going to maybe have an inning. Hit in the air a long way to center field, but backing up and making the play is Trzynski. He's played very well in center field as well. So 1-2-3 inning for Brachetti. And here we go into the seventh inning of this Division II first round game. Greater Lawrence needs at least 2 to stay alive. At St. Mary's 4, Greater Lawrence 2. We start the seventh inning. Nowicki trying to nail it down. Greater Lawrence needs a base runner to bring the tying run to home plate. High and tight for a ball. Nate Palladino struck out swinging against Cabral. He got a double against Velasca. Knocked in the second run in that 2-run inning. Down and in for a ball. No, this is Nowicki's second inning. He gave up a hit in the sixth, but he struck out the side. In for a strike, 2-1. That was a little late right hand coming up. I thought it was going to be 3-0 for a minute. Missing inside for a ball, on the verge of putting a runner on. Went after it, hit it solidly, but got way out in front of it, pulled it well foul. Strike 3 called. He took it on the outside corner. What a nice pitch. Wesley Burke.
Your attention please, now pitch hitting, number 17, Wesley Burke.
So Burke will hit for the DH, Devin Rushlow. High for a ball. Bunts. Nowicki will make the play. Pushed it a little too far. Got it down, but got too much of it and pushed it out to the pitcher. And Great Lawrence is down to the last out. Jacob Torpy, a young freshman, put in a tough situation. He needs to get on to bring the tying run to home plate. In for a strike. High for a ball. Hit foul out of play, and Great Lawrence is down to their last strike. Those black clouds are coming back overhead again, but it's been a blessing because it's been cool up here where it was warm most of the day. Flag is flying around out there in right center field. High for a ball, and we got deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 7th, St. Mary's leading by 2. Nowicki trying to nail it down. And we're going to go 3-2. And that's ball 4. Good at bat by Torpy. Greater Lawrence still has a pulse. Omar Carvajal has popped up, grounded a short. He's played outstanding at shortstop. He's made some terrific plays. Pops it up, long run for everybody. Giardina says he's got it, and he makes the play in right field. And St. Mary's will live for yet another game with another chance to defend their Division II championship. Greater Lawrence finishes up a very good year. They'll finish up at 8-4. St. Mary's will pick up their 16th win of the season. They got all they needed in the first inning. Fisher got a base hit after a strikeout. Cabral, after Fisher stole second, Cabral doubled him in. Moynihan singled.
And thank you very much for attending today's game.
Cabral actually went to third when the throw of the plate got away on his double. And then Terrence Moynihan got a base hit, knocking Cabral in. And then Terrence Moynihan stole second, stole third, and scored on the ground ball by Magliozzi, who got the RBI. And it was 3-0. Greater Lawrence got on the board in the first after Cabral pitched a perfect 3 innings, retired 9 in a row, 6 of them by strikeouts, 2 in each of the first 3 innings. Velasquez came on in the 4th. A walk, an out, a walk, an out, and a walk. Extended the inning. Souza got a base hit. Palladino got a double. And it was 3-2. And then St. Mary's added to their advantage. Magliozzi popped it up. It was dropped by the pitcher at the pitcher's mound. He stole second, was given third on a balk, and then Nowicki got a base hit. It looked like they might have a big inning with second and third, but a double play. And then the double play ended the inning, actually. And they got out of it, but it was still 4-2. And they didn't come anywhere nearer. Velasquez gave up a hit in the 5th, got the next 2 hitters. Nowicki came on, nails it down. He gave up a 1-out single in the 6th, but he struck out the side. He Gave up a walk in the 7th, but got out of it with the fly ball to right field. And St. Mary's wins it by a score of 4-2. So Cabral pitched the first 3 perfectly. Velasquez gave up two hits, 2 walks. He struck out 1. Nowicki gave up a hit and a walk in 2 innings, but he struck out 4 and didn't give up a run. For St. Mary's, Fisher had a base hit, scored a run, made a couple of really nice plays at second base. D'Ambrosio had a base hit. Cabral had 2 singles, knocked in a run, scored a run. Terrence Moynihan had an RBI single, scored a run, and was robbed of an RBI and extra bases by right fielder Jaden Avila, who made a great play out in right center field for Greater Lawrence. Kobe Magliozzi grounded out, short the first, getting an RBI. Reese Sonera scored a run. Tad Giardina made a couple of nice plays, one great play in right field, ended the game on a nice play. John Nowicki had a base hit for an RBI. Luciano had a base hit. He played well in center field. So a good team effort. They come on. They get to save Cabral for he'll be able to start the next game. Nowicki does a nice job coming in. Velasquez, a little shaky, but he got out of it. And then Nowicki nailed it down with 2 strong innings of relief. And St. Mary's on the RBIs from Cabral, Moynihan, Magliozzi, and Nowicki win it by a score of 4-2. St. Mary's will go to 16-6. Greater Lawrence will finish at 8-4. So the final score is St. Mary's 4, Greater Lawrence 2. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm Don Hopper saying we'll see you next time.